Hello and welcome to the News on Map World Series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be covering topics which are important from General Studies Paper 2 Geography Map section, and we have covered news which has happened in the last 7 to 10 days. So first of all, let's begin with the previous day question, and that was: a person wants to go from Delhi to Europe by land route. But there is also a condition that he does not want to travel north of the Caucasus Mountains. What is the minimum international border he would have to cross? So to solve this question, there are few hints that has been given to you. First of all, from Delhi to Europe, land route, and second, north of Caucasus Mountains you do not have to cross. So what is the minimum international borders that the person would need to cross? So let's look at the map. Okay, Delhi, that means India, and Europe, we all know that this is the region of Europe. And if a person has to go from India to Europe but does not have to go through the Caucasus Mountains, and where is the location of the Caucasus Mountain? That is the European region of Georgia, Azerbaijan and Armenia, and so this is the location of Caucasus Mountain. So a person cannot cross the Caucasus Mountain. It means that a person cannot take the northern route. So the route which the person can take is either from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan and then go to Europe, or the person to cross the minimum number of international borders, what the person can go is, first the person can go from India to Pakistan, that is first international border, then from Pakistan to Iran, that is second international border, and then from Iran to Turkey, that is third international border. And Turkey is a country which connects Asia to Europe. So coming to Turkey, the person can enter to Europe. So the minimum number of international borders that a person has to cross going by land route from India to Europe is 3. One is Pakistan, second is Iran and third is Turkey. So the correct answer would be option B, that is 3. Now moving on to today's session. The reference is two important reports published recently on International Tiger Day 2023 have drawn attention to the status of tiger conservation in India and challenges faced by it. So what we will be focusing on here is the tiger population in the tiger countries. So the question says, with reference to the natural habitat of the tiger, important word here is natural, consider the following continents, not countries, it is talking about the continent, that is Europe, Africa and Australia. Presently, in how many of the above mentioned continents apart from Asia are natural forms of tigers found? Apart from Asia, in how many continents natural form of tigers are found? That is, it is not that tigers are translocated from one place to another place. Naturally, tigers were born in those continents. So let's see this. At present, 75% of the tiger population is present in Asia, and that too specifically in India. And if we talk about the tiger countries, then there are in total 13 countries where the tiger population exhibits. And out of those 13 countries, according to the recent IUCN report, the countries of Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, that is the Southeast Asian countries, these countries, the tigers population has been extinct by now. Out of those 13 countries, in 3 countries the tigers have now been extinct. So there are in total now 10 countries remaining in which the tiger population is there. And among those 10 countries, the population which is highest in the country is India. And all these countries are the Southeast Asian countries, or you can say the Asian countries. The other continents like the American continent, South American, North American, Antarctica, Arctic, Europe, they do not exhibit any kind of natural population of tigers. Earlier, the population of tiger was present in Australia, that is the Tasmanian tigers, but now they also does not exhibit. So the correct answer would be, apart from Asia, in how many continents the tiger population is present in its natural form? Then the answer would be Europe, no, Africa, no, and Australia, no. That means what would be the correct answer? Only one continent, only two continents, only three continents, or none of the above? So the correct answer would be option D, that is none of the above. Apart from Asia, there are no other continent in which the natural form of tigers are present. Now moving on to the next question. Recently, the US Navy said that more than 3,000 US military personnel have arrived in the Red Sea aboard 2 warships, showing an increased response from the US following Iran's reported seizure of several civilian vessels. So what has happened is that whatever warships are coming from US, Iran is trying to capture those vessels. So the question says, consider the location of the following water bodies. Location of following water bodies, that is Gulf of Oman, Persian Gulf, Gulf of Aden, Caspian Sea, Lake Van and Black Sea. How many of the above water bodies are related to Iran? So to solve this question, one has to very clearly know in his or her mind the location of Iran. So Iran is an Asian country, and this is the map of Iran, the Middle Eastern country, and Iran is one of the biggest Middle Eastern country, and this is the border areas of Iran. And if we talk about the water bodies which are related to Iran, then that is, you can see this is Caspian Sea. So Caspian Sea is present in the north of Iran and it is sharing the coastline with Iran. Then we come to Black Sea. So Black Sea does not share border with Iran. In between Turkey, Armenia, Georgia, the European countries lies. So Black Sea does not share a border with Iran. Then if we talk about Lake Van, so Lake Van is an inland lake in the country Turkey. So Lake Van also does not share border with Iran. Then if we come to Persian Gulf lies in the south of Iran and Persian Gulf shares its border with Iran. So this becomes correct. Then if we talk about the Gulf of Oman is also lying to the south of Iran and it is sharing its coastline or border with Iran. So this is also correct. So how many are sharing border with Iran? That is Gulf of Oman, Persian Gulf and Caspian Sea, while Black Sea and Lake Van is not sharing its border with Iran. And if we talk about the Gulf of Eden, then Gulf of Eden lies much south to the Iran. And Gulf of Eden is present to the south of Yemen also. So it has no chance to share its border with Iran. So coming back to the question, how many of the above water bodies are related to Iran? Then Gulf of Eden was not, Lake Van was present only in Turkey, Black Sea was not present, Caspian Sea yes, Persian Gulf yes, Gulf of Oman yes. Then how many are correct? That is 1, 2, 3. So the correct answer would be only 3. That is option B. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently due to rising tensions between Lebanon and Israel, many countries have issued advisories to their citizens not to travel to Lebanon. This brings again the region of Lebanon and Israel to news. And the question says, consider the following statements. First, Israel, Lebanon and Jordan share their coastline with the Mediterranean Sea. It is saying that all three, that is Israel, Lebanon and Jordan, are sharing its coastline with the Mediterranean Sea. So let's see this. Okay, if we look at the map of Israel, then this is the map of Israel and this is Lebanon on the north of Israel. And if we talk about the Mediterranean Sea, then Mediterranean Sea shares its border with Israel. That is correct, as we can very clearly see it. And it is also sharing border with Lebanon. That is also very much visible. But if we talk about Jordan, then Jordan is a country which is not sharing its border with the Mediterranean Sea, because in between Mediterranean Sea and Jordan lies the Israel. So Jordan is not sharing its border with the Mediterranean Sea. So the first statement becomes wrong. Then let's talk about second. The Sea of Galilee is spread over both the countries of Israel and Lebanon. Israel and Lebanon. So let's see this. Okay, if we talk about Israel, then this is the country Israel, and this is the location of lake or Sea of Galilee, also known as Lake Tiberias. Sea of Galilee is also known as Lake Tiberias. So this is the location of Lake Tiberias or Sea of Galilee, and it lies in the north of Israel. So this is Israel and this is north of Israel. But if we will see carefully, then this is Israel, and on the eastern side of Israel lies Syria, and on the north of Israel lies Lebanon. So if we will talk about Sea of Galilee, then it is not in between Israel and Lebanon, it is between Israel and Syria. So this statement also becomes wrong, because if we will look at, then Lake of Galilee or Lake Tiberias, Sea of Galilee is between Israel and Syria, not between Israel and Lebanon. So this statement also becomes wrong, because in place of Lebanon, Syria would come. Then no river flows in Israel. So I would say all the three statements, this is the easiest one, because even if a person knows very basic thing about Israel, then the person will know. If you don't know even a single river of Israel, you would know that there is one Jordan river which flows in Israel, and it completely covers Israel. So first of all, there is a Jordan river which flows in Israel, and this is the Jordan river, one of the longest river, as it covers complete Israel. It also flows from Sea of Galilee, and it also goes to the Dead Sea. And there are many other rivers also, but the major river that you have to focus is Jordan river. So this is the Jordan river which flows through Israel. So this statement also becomes wrong. No river flows in Israel. This is also wrong. And what the question is asking, which of the above statement is or are correct? How many are correct? First is wrong, second is wrong, third is wrong. Then the correct answer is option D, that is none. No statement is correct. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, the United Nations has said it is facing difficulties in getting humanitarian aid to Niger, as there is a military coup which has taken place in Niger. So the question says, consider the location of the following countries. So there are 6 countries which are Togo, Cameroon, Ghana, Benin, Tunisia and Libya. And how many of the above countries share a land border with Niger? Land border with Niger. So let's see first. Okay, this is the map of African continent, and Niger is a country which lies in the North Africa, and it is currently going through a political upheaval or a political instability, as there is a military coup which has happened in the Niger country. So let's see that which all countries with which Niger share its land border, and that is, on the north of it is Algeria, Libya, on the east of it is Chad, on the south of it is Nigeria, Benin, Burkina Faso, and on the western side we have Mali. So the countries which are sharing its border with Niger in the given options are, first is Benin, and then there is Libya. How many of the above countries share a land border with Niger? So how many countries were sharing land border with Niger? There were 7 countries, and among those 7 countries, Togo was not sharing, Ghana no, Tunisia no, Cameroon no, Benin yes, Libya yes. Let's once more look at the map. Okay, Niger, Libya is sharing its border, Benin is sharing its border, and other countries which are sharing border are Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Nigeria and Chad. So how many are sharing? That is 2, Benin and Libya. So the correct answer would be option B, that is only 2. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently Ethiopia's federal government declared a state of emergency after several days of clashes between the army and local armed militias in the Amhara region. This brings Ethiopia to the news. Now, the question says, consider the location of the following areas that are often in the news. That is, regions are Tigray, Somalia, Khartoum, Darfur and Addis Ababa. These four are the regions. How many of the above regions are related to Ethiopia? So, these 5 regions are given. How many? It is asking how many of the 5 regions are related to the country Ethiopia. And all these 5 regions are either related to the country or either lie in the country Ethiopia or Sudan. These 5 regions lies in these 2 countries, and Ethiopia and Sudan are 2 countries which lies in the African continent, and it lies in the East Africa continent, that is Sudan, and this is the location of Ethiopia. Ethiopia lies in the Horn of Africa. So, if we will zoom out on the map of Ethiopia, so we will get the regions. Okay, this is the map. If we will zoom out on the map of Ethiopia, this is the map we will get. So, first of all, let's look at the regions. First of all, about the Addis Ababa. So, Addis Ababa lies in the central Ethiopia and it is the capital of Ethiopia. So, Addis Ababa belongs to Ethiopia. So, this is correct. Then comes the region of Tigray. Tigray region lies in North Ethiopia. That is, it is the northernmost region of Ethiopia. So, Tigray is also lying in Ethiopia. Then comes the region of Somali. Somali is lying in the eastern Ethiopia and it also forms a part of the Horn of Africa. So, Somali also lies in Ethiopia. And all the other regions which lies in Ethiopia are Amhara, Afar, Gambela, then there is Oromia. But the 2 regions that are not lying in Ethiopia are the regions which lies in Sudan. So, the capital of Sudan is Khartoum. So, Khartoum does not lie in Ethiopia. And then the region of Darfur is also lying in Sudan. It also does not lie in Ethiopia. And Darfur is a very large area within Sudan. So, let's get back to the question. It is asking how many of the above regions are related to Ethiopia. So, Tigray, yes. Somali, yes. Khartoum, no, it lies in Sudan. Darfur also lies in Sudan. Addis Ababa, yes, the capital of Ethiopia. So, the correct answer would be how many? It is 1, 2 and 3. So, the correct answer is option C, that is 3. Moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently a team of researchers said that the melting of Alaska Sea exposes a threat of glacial flood around the world. And the question is based on glacial flood. So, the question says, which of the following countries are most vulnerable in terms of the possibility? The important word here is possibility. Possibility of losing their land area due to rise in the water level of the oceans. So, which country will possibly submerge if the water level will rise in the oceans? Possibly. So, if we will see things clearly, then the countries which are lying on the coastline of the sea or of oceans are at major risk to get submerged if the water level would rise, as compared to the countries which are landlocked or which are lying in the plains or which are covered from all its side. So, the countries which will be at greater risk to get submerged are the countries lying on the coastline. And the countries given are Zimbabwe, Uruguay, Azerbaijan or Morocco. So, let's see. Okay, if we will see the map, then let us first see the countries which are lying on the coastline of a map or a sea. Then Morocco is a country which lies in the African continent and it lies in North Africa, and it also shares its border with the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Ocean. So, when Morocco on sides is covered with Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Ocean, then we can imagine that if the water level will rise in the sea or due to glacial floods, then Morocco, the northern side of Morocco will be at risk to get submerged. So, then comes the country Uruguay. So Uruguay lies in the South American continent and it also shares its border with the South Atlantic Ocean. So if the water level will rise due to the glacial flood, then a country like Uruguay will also get the danger of getting submerged because of the rise in the water. So Uruguay will also be at risk. Then if we talk about the country Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe lies in the African continent, the South African continent, that is, and Zimbabwe is a landlocked country. So if the because of the glacial flood, if the water level will rise, then Zimbabwe will not be at a greater risk, because before Zimbabwe, the countries which are lying on the coastline like South Africa, Namibia, Mozambique, they will be at greater risk to get submerged, and they will get submerged before Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe lies in between and is a landlocked country. So Zimbabwe would be at a safer position. And then if we talk about the country Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan lies in the European continent. So Azerbaijan shares its border with the Caspian Sea. It shares its border with the Caspian Sea. So compared to Morocco, Uruguay, Azerbaijan will also be safe if the glacial floods would come, because it is not sharing border with any of the ocean, and Caspian Sea itself is landlocked. If we will see, then Caspian Sea itself is landlocked. So this will not be a greater risk also. So the two countries which will be at the greater risk if glacial floods comes, then that will be Uruguay and Morocco. Zimbabwe and Azerbaijan will be at a safer place, that is Morocco and Uruguay. Select the correct code. Correct code is 2 and 4. So the correct answer is option D, that is 2 and 4. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, recently thousands of people were evacuated from the World Scout Jamboree in South Korea due to tropical cyclone Khanam. So the tropical cyclone danger is there in South Korea, and the name of the tropical cyclone is Khanam. So this brings to the news tropical cyclone. So the question says that consider the following statements. First statement says that South Korea, Japan and Taiwan all lies in the Asian continent, are located in the tropical cyclones influence zone. Tropical cyclones influence zone. So first of all, we need to understand the latitude and the longitude of tropics. So 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south is the location of the tropics. And if we talk about the tropical cyclones, then the origin of the tropical cyclones also takes place in the tropical regions. So if this is equator, and we will be talking about the countries Japan, South Korea and Taiwan. So this is the location of Japan, Taiwan and South Korea. So if imagine that, like for example, if this is 23.5 degree north and this is 23.5 degree south, then if the tropical cyclone will get originated in the tropics, the tropical region, then the tropical cyclone also have a chance of taking its own path, because it does not get restricted to only one place. It moves ahead with its path. So in the white arrows you can see the typical path of storm. So the white arrows are showing the path of the storms. So if we will see, then the tropical cyclones are moving towards the area of Japan, South Korea or Taiwan. Then South Korea, Japan and Taiwan are located in the tropical cyclones influence zone. Then the statement will be correct, because they will get influenced if the tropical cyclone would come. Statement 2 says South Korea, Japan and Taiwan are located in the tropics. Located in the tropics. So I just told you the location of tropics, that is 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south. That is the Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. So if this is equator, this is the location of 23.5 degree north, and this is the location of 23.5 degree south. So the areas of South Korea, Japan and Taiwan, it lies north to the 23.5 degree north. So they does not lie in the direction or in the areas of the tropics. So this becomes wrong. So which one of the following is correct about the above statements? Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. This becomes wrong. Then statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. This is also wrong. Then statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. So statement 1 was correct, second was incorrect. So the correct answer is option C, that is statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. So moving on to the next question. The reference says that recently once again a boat carrying illegal migrants from Tunisia to Italy sank in the Mediterranean Sea, killing dozens. So this is one of the problems, that illegal migration does take place from Africa to Europe. So let's see the question. Consider the following statements. First, the shortest route from Africa to Europe is the waterway from Tunisia to the Isles of Sicily in Italy without entering the Asian region. So it is saying shortest route. Shortest route. It means there is no route which is shorter than this route. That is from Tunisia to the Isles of Sicily in Italy. Let's see this. Okay. This is the map. On the northern side, that is this region, we can see the European continent, and on the southern side we can see the African continent, and in between we have the Mediterranean Sea, and this is the Mediterranean Sea. So the question is saying that the shortest route to reach from Africa to Europe is through Tunisia, from Tunisia to the Sicily island of Italy. It is saying that this is the shortest route. This is the question is saying. So this is wrong, because the shortest route that one can travel from Africa to Europe is from Morocco, which is an African country, to Spain, which is a European country, and crossing the Strait of Gibraltar. From Morocco to Spain, crossing the Strait of Gibraltar is the shortest path that a person can travel from Europe to Africa. And Strait of Gibraltar connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Atlantic Ocean. So this becomes wrong, because the shortest path was from Morocco to what? Spain. Then second is, Greece has the largest number of islands in the countries located in the Mediterranean Sea. So we need to see the countries of the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, see again the countries of the Mediterranean Sea. You can say it is Spain, France, Italy. Then there are countries like Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, all others, Greece. Then there is Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco. There are many countries. There are around 20 countries which shares border with Mediterranean Sea. Then Mediterranean Sea, it is saying that Greece is the country which has the highest number of islands among the countries sharing border with the Mediterranean Sea. So this is the location of Greece, and this is the correct statement, because Greece is formed of many islands, and Greece has more than 6,000 plus islands. There are other countries also which has islands. For example, Italy also is composed of many of the islands, but not as much as Greece. So among the Mediterranean countries, Greece has the largest number of islands. So Greece has the largest number of islands. This is true. Then third statement says Sicily is the largest and Sardinia is the second largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. So this is a very interesting one, that it is saying Sicily is the largest while Sardinia is the second largest. Okay, look at this map. If we will see, this is the island of Sicily which belongs to Italy. So the island of Sicily, it is saying it is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. Then this is correct, because Sicily is the largest island in Mediterranean Sea. Then comes the Sardinia. Sardinia island is said to be the second largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. This is also correct. And Sicily is first, Sardinia is second. On third number, the largest island is Cyprus. Cyprus lies on the third number. And there are other islands also. For example, there is Corsica. Corsica lies just north to the Sardinia. It is also one of the largest islands, but it is not as large as Sardinia and Sicily. So the largest is Sicily and the second largest is Sardinia. So this is also correct statement. How many of the above statements are correct? First is wrong, second is correct and third is correct. So only 2 statements are correct. That means option B is the correct answer. Now moving on to the next question. The reference says, according to a report in the Wall Street Journal, the United States deployed 4 Navy warships after Russian and Chinese vessel forces conducted joint patrols near the Alaskan coast. So this brings Alaska to the news. Then question says, consider the location of the following water bodies. Water bodies location. How many of the above water bodies share coastline with United States? So there are 6 water bodies. Out of these 6, how many are sharing border with the United States? And 6 water bodies are Chukchi Sea, Sea of Okhotsk, Bering Sea, Gulf of California, Gulf of Alaska, or 6, that is Beaufort Sea. So let's see the map. If we will look at the map of North America, then United States of America lies in between of Canada on the north and Mexico on the south. So this is the location of United States of America, that is USA. It lies in between Canada and Mexico. So first of all, let's see that which water body shares border with US. Okay, if we will talk about the US territory, then Alaska region also belongs to the US. So this is the Alaska region. This is the complete Alaska region. And then if we will look at, first of all, the Beaufort Sea. So Beaufort Sea is lying to the north of Alaska. So it is sharing its border with Alaska. It means it is sharing its border with US. Then comes the Gulf of Alaska. Gulf of Alaska is also lying to the south of Alaska and it is also sharing border with Alaska. Then comes the Bering Sea. So Bering Sea is sharing its almost complete border with Alaska. Then comes the Chukchi Sea. Chukchi Sea is also sharing its border with Alaska. That means United States of America. Then coming on to the other water bodies, see this. This is Sea of Okhotsk. And Sea of Okhotsk is lying to the east and south of Russia. This is east and this is south. So this is Russia and Sea of Okhotsk is sharing its border with Russia. It does not share its border with US. So Sea of Okhotsk become wrong. Then one more water body which is left is the most interesting one, that after hearing the name of California, there are many people who would see that yes, the Gulf of California is sharing border with US, but if we will zoom out on the map, then the Gulf of California is not sharing its border with the US, it is sharing its border with Mexico. The Gulf of California is sharing border with Mexico, it does not share border with US. So let's get back to the question. Chukchi Sea, yes. Bering Sea, yes. Gulf of Alaska, yes. Sea of Okhotsk, no. Sea of California, no. And Beaufort Sea, yes. So how many water bodies? That is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the correct answer is option D, that is 4th. Now moving on to the practice question. Very interesting question for you people, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. So it is a lengthy one but a very interesting question. So let's see this. That this country of West Africa is located within the arc formed by the course of Niger River. 4 of its 6 neighboring countries touch the Atlantic Ocean near the Gulf of Guinea. The Niger River passes through its other 2 neighboring countries. One of its administrative regions, Sahel, was in news recently due to some violent incidents. So, before naming the countries, let me just tell you that few of the hints that has been given in the question is West Africa. So, if you will recollect the map of Africa, then which West African country is it? Touching border with Atlantic Ocean, lying in the Sahel region. Sahel region can give you a hint about it is a West African country, but it lies in the Northwest Africa. So, the above description seems to be most appropriate for which of the following countries? And the options are Guinea, Mali, Benin or Burkina Faso. So, try to see the map and find the answer of this question and give me the answer in the comment section. So, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.